twitching jigs for salmon is no secret at all. And it's a pretty simple method too, with a few subtleties to it and some important things to remember. So here's just a few tips that I would keep in mind when you're twitching jigs for coho salmon as well as chinook. First thing is for colors. A big element in twitching jigs is contrast. And I've got a jig here made by Get 'em Dry, and it's got some purple to it. It's got a chartreuse head, a little bit of pinks, and some other UV flash to it. This is nice. Coho do like contrast, but not only that, certain colors will stand out more in different parts of the water column. So as it gets farther down, certain colors will stand out more than others. This just gives you a few more options for them to notice it. One massive piece of advice that I would highly recommend you keep in mind is after every twitch, drop your rod tip so that the jig falls naturally. You don't want to lift it up and slowly drop it. You don't want it to be a slow twitch. You want it to be up and natural down. So up, natural fall. Another side of it is you can really twitch through just about any type of water. Of course, when you're casting upstream of yourself, it's going to be more likely to fall down to the bottom, so you'll have to do some faster twitches. Whereas if you're fishing downstream of yourself, and if it's deep enough, sometimes you don't even have to reel. You can just twitch, let the current carry it, twitch, let the current carry it. As far as the amount of turns on your reel that you're going to want to do per twitch, that all depends on the current. Sometimes you're going to be going with a faster twitch, maybe a full turn. Most of the time it'll be a twitch, drop the rod tip fast, let it fall, reel about a half a turn or a quarter turn, then you're good. Never let the twitching jig hit the bottom. No reason to, and also fish don't look down. Kind of depends where they're hanging. If they're suspended, keep it above them. If they're down on the bottom, maybe get a little closer, but never let it hit the bottom. The other, kind of big factor with twitching jigs is the weight of your jig. I think the most all-around twitching jig for most water is a 1/2 ounce. I know Get 'em Dry and a couple other jig makers are making 3/4 ounces. That's a really effective size. 3/8 will work as well, but I tend to like to go a little bit heavier and fish fast. With twitching jigs, you really want to fish fast, get through some holes. I don't think that you're really going to finesse up a fish by twitching in front of it 100 times. Give it a couple twitches through the hole, move a little bit, and then keep moving. It's a really effective way to cover tons of water. You can fish it through just about anything, and it's a lot of fun. Now, when it comes down to the rod you're using, the biggest thing I can say is a fast tip. It has to be a sensitive, fast tip. You want to lift it quickly, let it drop, and the thing is, if you use a big, sloppy, long rod, you're going to miss a lot of fish that you didn't even know touched it. So when you have a fast action rod, you can feel it on the drop. Another thing is you want a rod that's balanced, a rod that'll come back and not be all top heavy. If you have a top heavy rod, you're going to get so tired of twitching all day. I like to go with the Lamiglass bass rod styles myself, but there's a bunch of twitching models out there from a bunch of companies that are great. Fast action, light, and balanced. And bait caster, spinning rod, it really doesn't matter. I love twitching with a bait caster. A lot of people like the spinning rod. That's what I'm using today. It all works, just whatever you can get it out there with. So yeah, twitching's a lot of fun, and we got some more information about it on salmontroutsteelheader.com. Please go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Thank you guys very much.